All right, family. Once again, it's on. You live with the general. You already know we about to have a dialogue presentation today. We're gonna be talking about Trump threatens I'm blowing up everything. Everything got to go. This is a clearance sale. It's a clearance sale, family. Everything must go. And so they giving them, I believe, to 8 o'clock Eastern time tomorrow. Make a deal. Come on down, make a deal, Taliban. I mean, I say the Taliban. Iran, the Taliban, and all the rest, all the aunts. Tehran, Taliban, and Iran, all the aunts. Better make a deal. It's going to be, goddamn it, you ain't going to have nothing to ride around in. You see, the bridge is over. The bridge is over. Like, well, BDP, the bridge is over. The nuclear plants is up out of there. It's gonna be lights out tomorrow. And a lot of time when the general is dropping knowledge, it is to be is to be pulled apart and dissected. You see, to get the essence of strategy. You see, I don't want y'all to get caught so much up in what's actually, the policy. I know but most of y'all out there, y'all got a love for one or the other. You got a love for the mass. Some of you niggas is assalamu alaikum niggas. You know what I'm saying? You can't help yourself. You understand what I'm saying? You probably was praying, damn it, when you heard the notification. Come on. And the general, you say, oh, it's the general, and run straight to you, and see what the general talking about. And so you assalamu alaikum and the other one, y'all is flag waving Negroes. And so, y'all can't get out of y'all emotionalism. But that's okay. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It's gonna be, how long is this gonna go on? How long is this gonna go on? This going back and forth between Iran and the United States. How long you think it's gonna go on? So it's probably been time to dance. It's been time. It's been time. And you always want to fight when you're at your strongest. That's just all it is to it. But that's strategy. You don't fight when you're weak. You don't fight when you find your ass somewhere to sit down and plot and plan on how you can strengthen yourself. That's what you do. You don't go out and fight a stronger, for what they say, so that you can be considered a man. No, sir. You sit your ass on down until it's time, unless you've been forced, somebody kick your door in, and then you just got to do what you got to do at that point. But, to go out there to, make somebody else feel like you a man, and you go out there to, and get your ass busted and crushed it. And, and you in there swole up and everything else. And, you done took a hell of a beating. And that's what Iran is doing right now. At the end of this, people gonna see, and I always speak from the bottom. See, I speak from the bottom up, not from the top down. And most people, when they look at this confrontation, they look at it from the top down and not the bottom up. You see what I'm saying? What do I mean by that? A lot of people say Iran is winning. How is that? I want y'all to explain to me, how is that? I don't want to hear nothing else. How is that? Because you don't need to speak for the people. You don't. You're a selfish individual. You can't get out of your emotionalism. You see, you're emotional. You're looking at a character. You're looking at characters. Regime, you're looking at the top, the regime. You're not looking at the people. You see, you don't care about what happens to the people. You see, so when I look at it from the bottom up, You see, not from the top down. So if the regime is still in power, y'all say, oh, Iran is winning. But when them damn people over there without food, water, shelter, and medicine, and unable to get help from anywhere, the hospitals is gone. I mean, you knocking out the power to the hospitals. People won't even be able to get aid, and so you're selfish. You don't need to speak for the people. Go sit down. Get out of your emotionalism. You understand what I'm saying? When I study, and we're going to talk about this today, we got a lot of videos. People think I'm in there for strategy. You see, most of these people, it's about strategy. People say we're going to talk about, they was on Donald Trump's head, because he cussed their ass out. So goddamn what? Does that mean I'm in agreement with the policy of Donald Trump? No. I understand when it's time to get it cut into a nigga. Everything go out the door. You see what I'm saying? You just told these people you gonna blow their shit up tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Play the role. If you motherfucker don't open up this straight, yeah, you're a crazy bastard. They say this man is unhinged. This man is unhinged. That's what you supposed to act like. God damn it. When everything is on the line, that's how you supposed to play the game. The nigga's unhinged. And when they go, man, you going down there messing with that nigga? Man, they call Donald Trump, they say he's a depraved lunatic. That's what I want a nigga to believe. Because you understand what I'm saying? And the reality is, it really not a damn act. It's real. You coming down, I'm going to be a deranged lunatic. What the hell you are supposed to be cordial? Y'all foolish. Get out of y'all, man. Get out of these panties, man. Don't come in here crying all the goddamn time about another man. I'm sick of y'all niggas. Come in here crying all the damn time. Man up. Put strategy. You understand, in here for the family. You see, put strategy in there for the family. It's been time for them to get it on. They've been arguing and going back and forth and beefing and proxy war. What the hell you going? They're just like two. That's how they used to do. You get two big grown niggas and they go get their two nephews, and go get the, two young homies to get out there and fight when they should be goddamn fighting. That's what they've been doing. Proxy wars. Go get the little homies and have them scrap for some big niggas that should go ahead and get in the ring, nigga. Get in the backyard and go on and bang it out. You see what I'm saying? Sick of the proxy war. Go on, get it on. And so people talking, and y'all don't think about this crazy ass ideology. I'm going to show y'all how weak in the mind y'all is. I'm not taking up for nobody, but I just don't let one off the hook. We already know about this beast over here. We very aware, but we so, because niggas is weak and they can't defeat, I can't respect you. Because you got all the artillery and ability to defeat the man yourself with your mind, with your dynamic ability. You won't even do it, nigga. You rather root for another nigga to beat him. I don't respect you. I don't respect you, nigga. You weak. Okay. Y'all come in here. Y'all want to hear it. Y'all want to hear it. You gonna hear it then. You see what I'm saying? I don't want to hear about no one man. All these damn devils is the same. Come here and tell me all the damn devils. One damn devil, all of them devils. Shit. Talk about them all then. God damn it. Don't come in here with no one devil. He ain't number one devil from a race of devils. Shit. You know what I'm saying? All of them is of the same nature and breed. All of them. So you know what I'm saying? So, one devil just gonna put it all out there. You rather talk about the devil that's conniving and smiling and beguiling your ass. Y'all don't want to talk about them. Yeah, you know, and shit, you know, I tells the truth, you know. Donald Trump is the type of devil that don't hide his devilment, his bestial nature. I respect him more than I respect the goddamn smiling and beguiling devils. Pretending like they with you and crying. They ain't gonna cry with you, nigga. They gonna show you just who they are. That's how I like it. You know, that's just how I like it. Y'all want them to pretend that they like you. Man, go to sleep somewhere. Go on and get in there. Go on, get your cookies, get you some hot milk, get your little teddy bear, and roll on over, you know, hug your little teddy bear, get your little hot, warm milk, get your couple cookies, and roll on over and go to sleep. Nighty night. You know what I'm saying? Nighty night. Nighty night. You know what I'm saying? We'll put a little cartoon on for you so you don't get scared in the dark. You know what I'm saying? We'll do that for you, but we just got to be real. You see, we just got to be real. I'm all right with it. And and a lot of people, he ain't there for you, nigga. He ain't there for you, nigga. He there for his team. Yeah, y'all mad. But that's what y'all mad at. He ain't for us. You know what I'm saying? He there for his team. He's saying he gonna do whatever he gonna boss up. So when y'all see me call him out, it ain't about his policy. It ain't about supporting him. We supposed to ride for ours the same way he ride for his. But you mad and you crying about this man all the goddamn time because you won't boss up and do for yours what he willing to do for his. Can't respect you, nigga. Go somewhere, take them panties off. Man up, man up, man up, man up. Do that. You know what I'm saying? Do that. Y'all will thank me one day. Y'all will thank me one day. I don't know when, but the babies will thank me. You know what I'm saying? That I looked into the future and showed them what it is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what he's supposed to do. The beast is on his way out. What y'all want him to do? You think he gonna lay down like that? You think he gonna lay down like that? He know his time is up. He know it's drawing near, but it ain't all, but that's also, it's a prophecy, but that don't mean that somehow something gonna fall out the sky and he ain't gonna cease to, be the be. It's gonna take all through history, a man was beaten on the battlefield. When you look down the whole course of history, either with the mind, but even in then, it's still gonna take the physicality to, put the icing on the cake. You see? So so a lot of people, and they talk this shit, this biblical shit in a sense, even if it ain't biblical, y'all talking this shit, they gonna fall. They ain't falling shit right now. They kicking ass. Just say what it is. You know what I'm saying? Just say what it is. They kicking ass. That's what they doing. You understand? Regardless, and we ain't dealing with policy. We ain't saying what they doing, what they need to do to stay on motherfucking top. Why you ain't willing to sacrifice like that? And y'all talk about them because they ain't supposed to have no mercy on another motherfucker. That's how I know y'all don't know power. Y'all cry too goddamn much. How you gonna get power and you crying all the god? Power is taken. Ain't nobody gonna give you no goddamn power. Wake up out your dream. Ain't nobody gonna give you no goddamn power. Power gotta be taken. And you ain't willing to take none. You cry, you plead. You don't ask no another man to free you, nigga. You break his back. You see? You break his back. You don't beg him for nothing. You take what's yours. You see? You take what's yours. Nigga, believe that. If I see you with my shit on, nigga, I'm not gonna ask you, nigga, to take my shit off, nigga. See you winning, nigga. You know, I'm just saying, you got my shit on. You done broke in my house, nigga, and you done took my clothes out, my leathers, and you got, you know what I'm saying? You got my nigga. Soon as I see you, nigga, I'm gonna crack you, nigga, and take it. I'm not gonna ask. I ain't gonna say nothing. You gonna know it. You gonna see it in your eyes. You gonna get. You understand? Cause you know. And so that's where we at today. And I use and really when I be talking about Donald Trump, I'm just being so, the word is when you just, because we're really what I'm showing you is he riding for his. People call him crazy all day. Yeah, because he's stepping on your damn head. He's stepping on everything that you believe in, and you can't step on his and do him the way he's doing you, so you cry. That I'm gonna throw my hands up. Get mad at me, but thank me. Go look in the mirror and say, you know what? Thank you, brother Seti. You brought that goddamn lion back up out of me, man. I was whining too much. And then when I look deep down, the general made me see that lion that I am. You understand what I'm saying? Oh man, I love being a lion. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And motherfucker come off with just come off a kill, nigga. Whole damn mane full of blood, and you know what I'm saying? Red. You see what I'm saying? All the whole mane and shit, face dripping. You's a lion. You feel what I'm saying? And I want y'all, we got and take that in stride. So he said he blowing up everything, and that's how it is. That's what it's supposed to be. And I'm just being real. And a lot of people, but when and they know they on the edge. They know this is their last hoorah. This is their last crusade. This is the last crusade right here. But they're gonna have some victories before it's over with. Just know that. They're gonna have some victories. They're gonna have some victories. And you got to expect that. And you can't deny it because you weak. You can't militarily strategize what you seeing without being emotional. And that's the difference between them. They ain't going to be emotional. They're going to just strategize. They're going to look at what's on the table and they're going to call it like it is without being I was about to come, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. Get the art of war, man. Start with that basic book, man, and work your way through it. Make it like a damn must read and damn near like, that book you just got to keep reading over and over until you internalize it and get some of the basics understanding. It's not the only book, but it is a good book. And it has some very key information in it that cannot be you cannot be without that information. You see, you cannot be without that information. So I don't know tomorrow. We're going to move into the next video, family. We don't know what's going to go on tomorrow, but I tell you what, anybody, and I'm going to tell y'all this, do not lead our people nowhere. To the people out there, if your leadership, you see the predicament Iran is in. You see what that regime is doing. If your leaders is willing to allow another motherfucker that is dynamically stronger than you, y'all looking at, I got to say this. Y'all looking at the straight of horror moves and saying because Iran is not letting some goddamn boats come through see, this is the misdirection where you don't give a fuck about the people. That's winning? While motherfuckers on land burning without water, food, and they burning, and y'all saying, oh, they didn't let a ship come through the goddamn strait. They winning. The little few men that's still in power, they win. The people is burning. They ain't winning. The regime don't give a fuck about the people. That just show me what you think. You do not need to lead our people nowhere. If that's how you think, and you willing to do what they're willing to do, and you're not thinking about the best benefit of the people, the health of the people first and foremost, if you ain't got the mind to trick this devil, what the art of war say? The war is won without even fighting. It's in the mind. You got to go there. But you got to always lead. And that's why when people get to talking about these nations beefing and the motherfuckers say fuck America and this, that, I know who they talking to. But when they get ready to bomb, they don't give a goddamn about your babies. And you know how I know? They're just like these niggas that's in that ISIS and all that Islamic terrorism and shit. They're just like that nigga that took that truck. He connected to ISIS and he went down in New Orleans on Bourbon Street and he drove the goddamn truck right down the damn street and rolled over all kind of innocent people. He didn't go down to the police. He didn't go to the military base. He didn't go to DC or nowhere. He didn't go and try to fight the establishment. When they ready to harm America, you know where they go? To the innocent people in the street, you dumbass niggas. They don't go and run over the, down there by the Congress building. And no, nigga, they go on your block, nigga. All right. Okay. Think about it. I'll be black. We got some more lined up. Go to the next video. We're going to keep it popping. This is General said, hey, we got links right there in the chat. Support the General, man. You're not going to get this type of dialogue nowhere. Okay, if you want to go on over there and roam with the sheep, nigga, go on over there. That's where you belong. But for the lions that want to come over here and hear hard body from the General, come on over, family. You got a pride. You feel what I'm saying? Roll with the pride. For real. This is General said. He said, hey, arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education. Revolution, education. Y'all already know what it is. Black power.